Hey guys, how's it going? It's good to be back again, making some videos. I wanted to talk about a few things, well, the first thing is that, as you guys might know, I was suspended again for 6 months on game FAQs for, I'm not gonna go into the details, but basically because of the mods are a bunch of like beta guys, and they're very sensitive about everything. So just that's why you haven't seen my topics and stuff like that. But I'm doing well. As you can see, I got a PS5 right here. And that was like one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, because I was gonna, ask you guys for some feedback maybe, and let me know like what you guys were thinking, if I should sell it or keep it, and this is something that I wanna talk about. So let me just put it down here for a moment. So yeah, I got suspended from game FAQs, and I thought it was kind of, you guys know how much I enjoy trolling that board. It's really fun to troll that board, and every time that they suspend me, I feel like the mods get really, I just get to them for some reason. I don't even know why. I just speak the truth all the time, and I just have fun, So for me, like getting suspended or getting banned means absolutely nothing, I go on with my life. It's actually better because I can, I don't spend that time like, posting nonsense there, like trolling too much, and I get to work on some other things. Uh, but yeah, I got invited for to purchase my PS5 last week. Actually, came very quickly. I didn't know this, but if you're like a PlayStation Plus member, you can get an invitation to purchase the PS5. So you don't have to like, I don't know. I got lucky because you have to be careful too, because when you get in the invitation, your inbox, like the email for the invitation was under under promotions. So you have to be careful with that. You got to make sure that you check your promotions daily, to see if you got an invitation. I've seen some people, they were like writing me, and they were telling me that they went back into their history, and they had the email sitting there. So when they clicked on it, it was already past, because they give you a date. For example, they say like, oh yeah, like on Friday, the 23rd, at 10 a.m. you have to log in, and you have to like be on the queue ready to, to purchase that's how I got it. So you got to be very careful with the promotions emails and stuff like that. So I was able to get it, and because I'm a PS Plus member, they send me free shipping, free expedited shipping, which is really good, because I don't know how much that would have been. But so now I'm like deciding, whether selling it or keeping it, because both options are really good. The money's good. I can sell it for double, or almost like double and a half. There's also, I noticed that there's gonna be a lot of delays in shipments too. So there's gonna be even more, like like the demand for the PS5 is gonna go up from October until December. So there's a chance that I can sell it for like even more money, because there's gonna be shortages of PS5s, according to the websites that I've been reading. So there's that going on, but also at the same time, I can just play it. I paid like the retail price for it, which was 400. I got the digital version. So I can, but the thing is, like, I can, yeah, I can play it, I can hook it up and whatever. But I don't see, like, I don't mind waiting. Like, I only bought it to flip it, really, to be honest with you. I only bought it to flip it, uh, because there's not really like that many there. I don't think there's a single game that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to like open it up and like start playing this game. The only game that interests me a little bit is the Elden Ring, but that one's coming up for PS4. I have a PS4 too, so that one's coming out in in January. So it's like, okay, I can just get the PS4 version. No need for PS5. Spider-Man, like that game's on PS4. A lot of these games are on PS4. So the only thing game that perhaps would trigger me to purchase one, a PS5, or like open this one up would be Final Fantasy 16. I think that's the only one that would be like, oh yeah, I need to get. Nah, not even that. But it would have to be like a major game, like something crazy, because so far there's like nothing. I looked at the PS5. Um, I'm looking at the PS5 upcoming games, and there's like absolutely nothing there that I'm like, oh my god, I need to get a PS5 right away. Or maybe I haven't seen, or I haven't been like looking very well, but like all of these games are like coming out for PS4. So, why rush? And plus, I have like a lot of games that I need to start playing. I haven't even started Resident Evil 3. I beat Resident Evil 2 as well. So that one was pretty good. Um, so yeah, like, what do you guys think? What would you guys recommend me? I can like, it's good to keep it because, if that's true what they're saying, the supplies, there's like a short of supplies for Christmas coming up. I might be able to sell that for like a very like high amount of money. It's going already for like $1,000 on Amazon, so that's what I'm aiming for. But imagine that's like now, and they're saying that for October through the Christmas season, it's gonna be even like less PS5. So big opportunity to make money. Like I said, there's no games coming out for like many years. Like that. I'm like, oh yeah, like I want to get that. My PS4 is working perfectly fine. So I have a Switch too. I have a lot of games for my Switch. So yeah, I wanted to see what you guys were thinking about that. Also, what was I gonna mention? I forgot. I was gonna mention something about the games and stuff like that. Oh, about current events. Well, yeah, the Switch. You guys saw that? I was right again. The Nintendo, they tried to. Well, everybody was expecting the Switch Pro, right? And of course, none of that happened. I have a video. I'm gonna put it here in the description so you guys can go back. And I've been waiting for a Switch Pro since like 2016, late 2016, early 2017, and it's not gonna happen because like Nintendo's like a lazy company. This so-called upgrade, is nothing more like a cheap like cash grab for them. Like it's just like a little bit bigger screen and like what else, sound really, and you're charging like a lot of money. Like it's like a money grab as always. It's not. I'm not surprised because I know Nintendo. I know how like cheap they are. I know how they like to manipulate their fans. But that's your fault, guys. You guys keep buying and supporting scummy companies like Nintendo. So that's on you. If you were expecting a Switch Pro and you get this, and now you're angry and stuff like that, that's all on you because you keep supporting these like scum companies. Like look at Sony. I don't want to shield for Sony, but they reward you like, well, when would Nintendo like do that? Like send you an email and be like, hey man, you can like purchase a like a high demanding system from us like for the retail price. When would Nintendo ever do that? They don't care. They pulled this game. I was actually able to get a copy of this last week. They pulled Super Mario 3D All Stars from the CL2. They pulled that one from the digital store. So the only way you can get it now is from like a physical copy, which who knows how much that thing is gonna be like in 10, 20 years. I saw like a copy of like some game sold for like $1 million. So that's Nintendo for you guys. I mean, I like their business model. It makes a lot of sense from like a business perspective. But I don't. They don't appreciate their fans at all. Like at all. So that's just the video I wanted to make for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. All my friends from Game FAQs too. I'd like to see your comments too. If you guys have any funny thing to say, you know. I know you guys miss my topics. Yeah, I get all your messages, your inbox messages. So thank you for the support, guys, and like, and comment the video and subscribe too, to help my channel grow. Thank you.